say hello to our guest tonight, who's had an interesting week. She was actually told to keep quiet by an audience member at her own show.
Yeah, how very rude. Oh. Please welcome the truly talented, funny, gifted, gorgeous, she makes me sick, it's Sheridan Smith. Oh, so come on. Who told you to be quiet at your show?
Yeah, so I went to see Funny Girl. It was in the cinemas for one night, and I went along with my fella, and we snuck in with baseball caps, and I was trying to explain to him, he's never seen a show before, a musical, so I was explaining, I had a quick costume change there, and then they went, shh, will you be quiet? You've spoken all the way through the film. I was like, oh, God, I'm so sorry. And then at the end, and then I put it on Twitter, and they got in touch with me saying, I think that was us, sorry. I was like, no, don't be sorry. I was being very loud.
You were
like,
a bit loud. How was it, though, watching yourself? That must have been a bit odd.
It was weird, yeah. I mean, I should have just probably asked for a DVD, but I just thought it'd be quite fun to go and sneak in. And it was mad. It was fun because it was so long ago when Funny Girl happened.
Yeah.
It was a nice little kind of cherry on the top of a nice cake.
It was fabulous as well. Big day today, isn't it?
Yeah, huge day.
New album out.
I know, I'm really nervous.
Are
I have
you?
to say, yeah, well, I think, because the last album was covers, and this time
It's you, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like your real emotions going out there, and people are hearing it, and I don't know, I'm just a little bit nervous.
Well, we're going to be talking more about that. Sheridan will be performing for us a little bit later. She's also going to be telling us about the personal issues that she had to deal with in a very public spotlight. Now, the new album, The Northern Soul, is coming out. We were just talking. Some of the titles of the album, of the tracks. You've got Rock Bottom, you've got Handle with Care, Why Can't I Fall in Love? They sound like chapters of an autobiography. Is it kind of like that?
It is very autobiographical, is that the word? Yeah, but it's been very therapeutic, actually, because I was on tour last year and the record label brought down some songwriters. I didn't know it at the time, but they were kind of...
Yeah, because they kind of spied on you, didn't they?
Well, yeah, they were kind of psychoanalyzing me, so I didn't realise. So I'm going, rah, and just talking about my life.
So what, on stage while you're doing the shows?
After the show in the bar.
Okay.
And
oh, dear.
Exactly. And then they went away and wrote this amazing music, like Amy Wad, she was an amazing songwriter.
She wrote for Ed Sheeran, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, and she's incredible. And they just get inside your head, and then suddenly this song appears, and it's like you've written it, and then you get in the studio and change bits. But it has been really therapeutic, and because I've been away from the industry for a while, to kind of go in the studio, not bother what you look like, not learn your lines, you know, it's been a really nice way of tentatively coming back. But it's very exposing. It's kind of like...
And a really collaborative process, then. So you're actually saying, no, I think this line would work for me. This is how I hear it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, they had it down already, because I think they were, like, taking notes, and, like, you know, there's, like, a line at the beginning of Rock Bottom that's, I am a disaster, which I must have said a million times. Very true, the most true line, I think. But no, they're just very clever how they can get in your mind, and then you go in the studio and you all mix it together, and it's been an amazing process. I'm really kind of shocked, to be honest, that it's out today, and it's happened. I know.
But some of it deals with the controversy that surrounded, you know, the fact that you missed some of the performances during Funny Girl. And there were loads of stories made up about as to why, but you actually, in the album and the documentary, you tell us all actually what happened. So go on.
So basically, well, in the documentary that's on Sunday, it's I talk a lot about it in that. But basically, it was. I mean, I've always been taught by, you know, what it's like, Michael. But I mean, with my mum and dad saying that the show must go on, and I never, you know, I wouldn't go off for a cold or anything, anything silly. But when your dad's been diagnosed as not having long left, it just to me was. It was just a reality check of what's more important. Obviously, you don't want to let people down because they bought tickets, but at the same time, I don't want to miss time with my dad, you know, so it was a hard decision.
And I think anybody would have understood that.
I hope so. I think anyone...
I think they would.
Yeah.
Maybe in another job you can take time off, but I understand where I got the backlash, you know, but...
And it makes you very vulnerable, doesn't it?
Very, yeah.
You know, and people aren't that understanding, and you got a little bit of stick for that, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I did, but I'm rightly so, because I do think it's a shame when people have booked that far, like a year in advance and travelled down, and I totally get it, because I would be going mad as well, but it just, at that time, I just wanted to be with Dad.
But you did what it felt right at the time.
Yeah.
What was interesting for me, because I came and saw you in the show, literally, I think either the day or the day after you'd come back, and you'd been through this, and people were questioning whether you were going to come back. And you went on that stage. It was magnificent, but it was kind of a catharsis, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The way that, because the role enabled you to get out and vent all these feelings.
Yeah, well, funnily enough, that obviously the role kind of... She has a kind of breakdown on stage, so in a weird way it was kind of therapeutic, like, to get out what I was actually going through. So I was pleased to go back and get to finish it and then take it on tour, so it all worked out in the end. But it was, it was a bit of a difficult time. But it's been nice getting out in the music, and it feels like it's been like the final part of the process, the grieving process, you know?
Yeah. So the documentary is about this, about you making the album, and you travel back to Doncaster.
Go back to Donny.
How was that?
Oh, it was amazing. You know what? It was. I've not been back since Dad died, because obviously, you know, when you're in London, you can kind of block it out. But going back there, seeing all the memories. So I went back and I wanted the album to the first place that I played it to be at the club that my dad used to gig at. So I go back to the Bentley Top Club, it is, in Doncaster, and I you know, do a few of my songs there. It was really emotional seeing my mum and everyone, and it was really special, yeah.
And wasn't it the first time that you took your fiancé back as well to meet the family and see, you know, where you grew up and all your friends? I mean, what did he make of it then?
Well, he's a proper Essex boys, right? You know what I mean? But, but he loved it, and he'd always wanted to come up there, and I'd kind of been going, yeah, one day, and kind of putting it off. But when he went up there, he loved it, and everyone makes him. He was like, everyone says hello to you. It's like, why? You know what they're like? Hey up, lad, you all right?
You're all right.
And he was like, oh my God, that man just talked to me. But yeah, no, he loved it, and
what did your mum say?
He was very welcomed. Well, when he asked my mum for my hand in my my hand in marriage, for whatever, or whatever it's called. She said, "Are you sure you can handle her? And do you know what you're getting yourself in for?" Cheers, Mum.
Yeah.
Thanks for that vote of confidence.
Did he see the
she has a point, though,
she does have
a point, Sharon.
say that. You've known me a long time. She has a very good point. God love him.
Did Jamie see the shrine that your mum's got of all the stuff, all the cut-ins and stuff, and all the photos?
Has she got one of those?
She's got. I mean, it is quite embarrassing. Like if you walk in, it's like all framed pictures and so it's quite embarrassing. But then Jamie made a point. She's just proud. She is proud.
Lovely.
It's kind of
all parents do that.
Nice ring as well, by the way.
Thank you. I love my ring.
Beautiful. We've just been comparing. Lovely.
Someone's going to happen.
The album A Northern Soul is out now, and Sheridan will be singing us out at the end of the show, which we're very excited about.
Yeah, it's a brilliant song. Brilliant.
Or, yes.
I love it, Specimen.
Oh, dear.
I think that would work.
I don't think it would.
Try it.
Oh, can I keep that?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Always
Thank you
giving.
so much for coming.
So we've talked about the album and the documentary, but there's kind of a mini Gavin and Stacey reunion. You're doing this. It looks amazing. Drama called Care with Alison Steadman.
Oh, the amazing Alison, yeah, she's brilliant actress.
Jimmy McGovern?
Jimmy McGovern's written it, yeah, and he's a brilliant writer. I mean, he just always tackles brilliant issues, and yeah, it's about dementia, and Alison plays the role incredibly. It's really moving.
So she's the mother, isn't she? And then you play the daughter who then has to care for her after having a stroke, is it?
Yeah, she has a stroke, and then if they find out she has dementia, but my character's a single mum and relies on her mum, really, to help with the kids, and then suddenly, and families that go through it, I mean, it's the most horrendous illness that people must have to deal with. I really can't imagine.
You don't pick the easy ones, do you?
I know, I should do a comedy now, shouldn't I? But no, you know what, it's an important issue, and I really think, I love choosing things that really make you, you know, sit up and take notice, and it's a really important issue, so I'm really proud and really grateful.
Which will touch a nerve with so many people as well. Well, we look forward to seeing that.
Thank you so much, thank you.
Yeah. And of course, thanks to Sheridan, we'll see us into the weekend with a song from her new album, A Northern Soul, and this is genuinely priceless.
Such a good song. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.
Ta-da.
Been dancing on your strings, and it don't bring me much joy. Now I'm strong, I'm wise enough to the lies of loving you, boy. I just want attention on you, baby. I deserve to be adored if you're undecided. Well, that's just fine, take your own sweet time. In one hot minute, I'll be out of here. If you're into mine, but this incline, and boy, we're finished, let me make it clear. I'm priceless, one of a kind. I'm quite a find. I'm priceless. My daddy said standing tall, remember that you're number one. Hang on to your pride, girl, don't go trying to impress no one. and I'm priceless.